Here on the range today, and what we'll discuss is a quick question on behalf of one of the members. So, how can you improve your ball striking? Okay, so this golfer had quite a long backswing, and what happened is one of us is going to break down points for you to shorten your backswing in order to obviously improve your sequence of the downswing, and what happens on the backswing and how that obviously affects the downswing. One of the common faults I see with people that swing too long, okay, so from down the line to you, what I see is people that are in a good dress position, okay, but what happens is their weight's on their heels, so their weight's kind of sat back, okay, and what happens from here is they don't have a lot of hip rotation, okay, so what happens is they're obviously the weight's on their heels, they have no wrist hinge either, so what happens is they sat back, they don't have any wrist hinge, so what happens is because they don't have any wrist hinge, their arms are extended for too long, and then what happens is they get an over rotation at the top, okay, the legs are kind of having to work, because so if I overswing, what happens is my legs going on, it's almost a reverse C position, okay, so from here what happens is my pelvis gets quite an awkward position, okay, so from here, in order for me to sequence the downswing properly, if I've got no wrist hinge, arms continue, over rotation, get into this position, okay, so look how much my left side's bent, my right side, all my weight's on my left side, and from here, for me to start the downswing, I have to start the weight on my back foot. What happens is swing over the top, and then the path's going out to the left, okay, so I've got posture, so poor posture, obviously starting with poor posture can affect any compensations within your swing wrong, then you want to prepare for an incorrect swing, okay, so what you need to do is get the cane going through the middle of your feet, and I want you to roll back and forward, okay? So by doing this will obviously allow you to feel the pressure in both feet, and then rocking back from heels to toe, okay? So try and get into a habit, so if we over rotate the top, then my weight's on my heels, okay? So from here I'm not really going to create much movement on the ground, my feet are going to kind of lift. My legs aren't going to be in a good squat position, I'm going to rise up at the shot, okay? So if I was to go like that, okay, so weight on heels, over rotation, my wrists don't hinge, okay, so what happens is people over rotate because they're not entirely sure when to hinge the wrist, so they over rotate, but they're not hinging the wrist at the start, so they have to do something later on at the top of the backswing in order to try and get the club back on plane, okay, or there's no such thing as all plane, but the ideal path for them, okay, so take the club back, what happens is their arms are too straight, they over rotate and they're going to come back down and pass go miles left, okay, and that's where you get a lot of top shots. What you need to do to start off with, obviously this is the fix, so because we've always got an over delay in our wrists, what we need to do is try and work the club as quickly to the top as possible. So use this lead hand, okay, so we want to hinge the wrist as quickly as possible on the way back, okay. So by hinging the wrist as quickly to the top, what that allows, it will abbreviate our backswing, okay, so from here we'll be able to rotate, okay, so what happens is if we hinge quickly on the backswing, then are able to rotate our shoulder club back as quickly as possible. What that does is it almost reduces our backswing already, okay? So our wrist hinge coupled by a full shoulder turn, okay? So obviously John Ram and all these guys have quite a short swing, they create so much power because his shoulder swing stops his arm swing, okay? So if I was to not turn my shoulders, my arms continued, then my arms have got nothing to stop against, okay? So if I hinge my wrist as quickly to the top as possible to shorten my backswing, I'm going to rotate my shoulders, okay? So if I rotate my shoulders, my hands can't go in. Unless I tip over, my hands aren't going to go any further past parallel at the top, okay? So what we need to understand is try and get into position where we hinge the wrists as quickly as possible, rotate our shoulders, okay? And then make sure obviously the club head's in a good position. And from here we'll be able to unleash the backswing properly, shorten it a little bit. This will allow my arm swing to be more in front of me. I'll obviously allow my lower body to work in sequence with my upper body, because kind of before it was upper body was out of sync with the lower body. From here the upper body kind of outran the lower body, and that's where you get a twist in action and the path goes left, and then you get shots that go left of target, right of target, just depends on the club facing. So in order for you to shorten the backswing, you have to obviously try and get the club to the top as quickly as possible. What that will do is it will reduce the arm swing, okay, because the shoulders are fully turned, and as we come back down impact, we'll be able to sequence the downswing properly.